welcoming you into a little piece of our vibrant life. You too can have vibrant life. Where'd Jay go? Joetta, where you go? Joetta. We have some people joining in. We got Bonnie joining in. Bertha Gonzalez is joining in. Calvin is joining in. We're just sharing a little bit. We're getting ready to go to the gym. I'll be 63 in a few days. Joetta is 57. She looks gorgeous. She looks beautiful. We're sharing with you some of the tips that we have that we're going to be sharing with you in the upcoming weeks about diet, about health, about exercise, about thinking right, and about the natural body activation system that we have been using now for a year and a half. Here she comes. She's coming in here. The better part of K&J Essentials. Let's give it up for Joetta, y'all. It's like they're joining us already on TikTok. Across all my social medias, I am R. Kevin Ali across all social medias. Give me your social medias, Joetta. Hit this one live. Yeah. All right. We are live. We're doing it this way until we can get some software that can do it, simulcast it to all the social medias for us. But all my social medias are R. Kevin Ali, R as in Romeo, Kevin Ali across all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. I just found out you can't go live on X or Twitter anymore unless you got 1,000 followers, unless you pay. I guess Elon said he want that money, huh?
Of course.
And you can't go live on Instagram unless you have 1,000 followers. So anyway, what are we talking about today, Joy? I was just telling people we're getting ready to go to the gym to get a little workout in.
I wanted to put a patch on while we were sitting here.
Okay, well, what happened to the patch?
I didn't bring it.
Well, I got my patch on already. It's up here. I can't roll my sleeve up high enough to see it. But I got one of the natural light therapy patches on my body right now. We've been using these things. We've been using this technology now. It's light therapy, phototherapy. It does not soak into your body. No drugs, no chemicals. We've been using this now for over a year and a half. We don't go a day without it. We might be a little late sometimes forgetting to put it on, but we make sure we put it on. You wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It is as simple to put on as a Band-Aid. There are no side effects to it. No side effects whatsoever. It doesn't matter if you're taking medication or if you're not taking medication. There's nothing wrong with naturally reactivating the body's intended repair system, which are the body stem cells. Watch how hard this is to put on. Watch it. Watch. Bam! It's on. There's nothing sticking on her, nothing sticking in her skin, nothing soaking into her skin. It's non-transdermal, no drugs, no chemicals, nothing going into your skin. This thing is safe and effective to use. It just won, it's a patented technology, has a U.S. patent on it. It just won an award with the stem cell, I forget the name of the stem cell international group, but it just got an award for stem cell tech, and this is across all stem cell technologies. You probably have heard of the injections. You probably heard of the transplants. This is across all stem cell technology, and it has been recognized by major scientists, major healthcare and medical professionals as being the leading technology for stem cells in 2025. And it's all natural. It is now available to you. How many drug companies tried to get the patent for this? I believe it was 6 major drug companies tried to get the patent for this. Pfizer, Novartis. There were several other drug companies that tried to corner this particular patent. And it is our belief that if they have gotten the patent, they would not have brought it to market because they make so much more money on sickness. They make so much more money selling drugs, not a cure, but selling drugs as a treatment. We believe that as many companies have done, multinational companies like drug companies, like oil companies, they have put technologies which would cut into their profit margin, and they have placed those technologies on the shelf. They call it patent shopping, and they get the patent and they just hold them. They never bring the products to market. The founder of our company, David Schmidt, well known in the scientific and medical professional circles, he brought it to market. The company's been around for 20 years. This particular flagship product has only been around for 5 years. Most of the world doesn't know about it because when it launched, we were in the midst of the pandemic. And it didn't launch in America. They launched it in Asia first, since Asia opened up first. So now we are doing a major launch in this market in the United States. And if you want to get more information about this technology, you can reach out to us. No cost, no obligation. We'll even get them a supply, some samples so they can try for themselves. Area code 218-673-1517, 218-673-1517. You can also reach out to us via email at rkevinali. That's R as in Romeo, Kevin Ali, KEVINALI, rkevinali, the number 2 at gmail.com. Reach out to us so we can get you a free sampling. Jordan, what have those patches done for you?
Well, they've done a lot for me. I don't have heat flashes and those type of issues at all. I don't never experience that. So, and as well as keep my weight down to a certain amount. And I no longer have that discomfort in my neck that I used to have. So it's helped me out tremendously, as well as my skin. I use it all the time, and you can see a difference in my skin appearance.
Her skin appearance, ladies and gentlemen, is tremendous. I don't even think the camera is doing it justice, but she had 2 years ago, she had a few, actually we saw a picture 5 years ago where there were a few fine crow feet lines in the eyes and laugh lines. You see how I have these laugh lines around she had a few fine laugh lines around her lips, around her jaw and nose. Ladies and gentlemen, those crow's feet, those laugh lines are gone. She has literally reversed in age. You cannot, it's not there anymore. She has a little bit of powder foundation on. That's it. There are no laugh lines. No, you know why, ladies? Because the natural body activation light therapy, phototherapy patches not only reactivate the production of the body's stem cells, but it also reactivates the body's production of collagen. Collagen is that connective tissue which fills in the gaps, which binds the skin to the underlying tissue so that you got that firm, tight feel. Her face is firm and it is tight. I don't see no laugh lines in her face, no crow's feet around her eyes. This young lady could easily pass for 35. I'm not going to tell you how old she is. If she want to tell you, she can tell you.
Yes, take a guess.
I'll be 63. And I didn't rob no cradle. But it looks like I did. And ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm 63 and you see some gray around here, my hair is less gray than it was a year and a half ago when I started. It actually got darker, and I can tell there's certain little hairs that grow around here, and I can see, and there's like 1 or 2 up here. The camera's reversed, and I know they were gray, and they back went black, and so my whole head is getting less gray since I've been using. Now this isn't the same for everybody. You don't have to. We're not medical professionals. We are not doctors. But remember 60 years ago when they said that acupuncture was, there's no way that works. Remember when they said acupuncture didn't work? Acupuncture was a bunch of nonsense. Acupuncture was a bunch of quacks. Well, now you have medical professionals telling their patients to go for acupuncture therapy for certain issues with the body. Well, this is the same thing. This is a new technology that professionals are just finding out about. We do have medical professionals that are coming on board. And just like acupuncture 60 years ago, you're getting in at the forefront of this technology. You can take advantage of it today. Call us so we can get you some free samples, no cost, no obligation. Area code 218-673-1517 or our email rkevinali, the number 2 at gmail.com.
That's it.
Tell them about your mom.
I thought you already did.
I didn't tell them about your mom yet. I didn't tell them about mama yet.
Well, she started using them. She had an issue going on with her finger. She was quote unquote diabetic, and I'm not a medical doctor or anything, but I just want to give a testimony. She was diabetic, and she had an issue with her finger. and the doctor was talking about, possibly amputating her finger. And she wore a patch, and about 4 weeks after she started wearing the patch, she noticed that the finger just went back to normal. And when she went to the doctor to follow up, the doctor was shocked to see that the finger came back to normal. So that's the testimony of that. And we have so many testimonies. There are hundreds and thousands of testimonies because of this light therapy patch. So that's why we talk about it a lot. That's why there's so many testimonies, because it does what it says it's going to do. It's all natural. There's no chemicals. There's no drugs. So anybody can use it, even children. And it's just a game changer. As technology becomes advanced, we need to upgrade our bodies. And one of the ways that we upgrade it is the natural way. The natural way, no drugs, no chemicals. And that means you don't have to worry about taking drugs or chemicals. It does it for you. So that's basically what we wanted to share with y'all today. And I hope y'all enjoyed what we had to say. If you have any questions, reach out to us, reach out to me, reach out to Kevin, and we will answer any questions y'all have.
Area code 218-673-1517.
And this is for education and entertainment purposes only. Just wanted to just clear that part out.
Yeah, we're not prescribing medicine. We're not prescribing health advice. This is what has worked for us. We are not medical professionals. These are our testimonies. Everybody's results are not the same. Are there any side effects to this?
No, there's no drugs, no chemicals.
There's no drugs, no chemicals, so there can't be any side effects. The only thing that you might feel, some people do feel this, is if any of you have ever fasted or ever went through a cleanse, or if you ever went through a cleanse, you may feel like, wow, I feel like I'm fasting. I feel like I could use something more to eat or something more to drink. Feels like my body's fighting off something. Some people feel that because your body is detoxifying. So when you detoxify, your body starts to fight off disease. It starts to fight off old cells. It starts to clean up old cells. You actually will feel that way. And the way to lessen that is to drink plenty of good quality hydration, plenty of good quality water. We have many people say, oh, I drink a lot of more water. Okay, really? Okay, well, when you go on these patches, all that water you're drinking, triple it.
Well, you want to also have an intake of fruit water and coconut water and cucumber water as well. Those are good things, options as well.
What's the other kind of water? Not acidic water.
Alkaline
water. You want alkaline water, spring water, good quality hydration. Yeah, I drink plenty of water. No, you don't drink enough. Whatever you got to drink. Because your body needs to be flushed out, and the stem cell activity is cleaning up the body. So the way you flush out the waste material that's being cleaned up is to have extra water. So you should be drinking a ton more water.
Drink the recommended water.
Well, there's no recommended water.
Well, you can overdo it, actually.
Well, I mean, we're not saying drink 12 gallons of water a day.
That's why I said recommended.
But, well, recommended by who? Right, there is no recommended. If you're drinking 3 glasses of water a day, drink 9 glasses of water a day. If you're drinking 5 glasses of water a day, drink 15 glasses of water a day. Whatever you're drinking, when you're fasting and trying to cleanse your body, you need to triple it so that the body can flush out. And also so that your urine should not look, there shouldn't be any color in your urine when you're flushing out. Your urine should be at best, a very, 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 very light lemonade looking color.
So no color.
Yeah, almost no color. If there's any amber in your urine at all, then you're not drinking enough water.
Goodness.
What?
Use the amber. I mean.
Yeah, if it looks amber or yellow, you're not drinking enough water. You need to drink more water because that's the only thing these patches will cause you to detoxify, which is a good thing. You want to detoxify. Mm-hmm. We have toxins in our body that need to be released. We have old, damaged cells in our body that need to be replaced. Mm-hmm. And your body needs to go through the process called autophagy. Autophagy means that the body starts to clean up its own cells, the damaged ones, the old ones. And guess what? It replaces those old damaged cells with what? New cells. So then you have a new youthful appearance. Things start to work better. Things start to look better because you are replacing damaged cells with new functioning cells. And every cell in your body starts out as a stem cell. See, what you're doing is you're replacing the old cells with new stem cells, which is better than duplicating an old damaged cell. So that's the difference. Right now, a lot of us are just duplicating old damaged cells. You ever make a copy of a copy of a copy? Pretty soon that Xerox copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, it gets fuzzy, right? Mm-hmm. It starts looking a little crooked, right? Well, that just means you need to start from the beginning and start from the base copy again, the base cell, which is the stem cell. That's all you need to do. Stem cells make up all the tissues, all the organs in our bodies. So just start from that base cell again. Start from the beginning. You start reversing. That's why it's called age reversal. It's not anti-aging. You're actually reversing an age because now your body is being populated with young cells again. Some of y'all who were sports fans, y'all probably remember when Kobe Bryant, at the end of his career, he had stem cell injections. They went and harvested stem cells, put them in a needle and shot them into his knee to help him with his knee issues. And fortunately for him, it did work. For 30% of the time, those stem cell injections do not work. But guess what? You still got to pay for them. And insurance does not cover it. So Kobe had to pay $250,000 per injection. And a lot of people have to go out of the country because now they start harvesting the cells from some very unscrupulous places, like from fetal tissue. Perhaps if you're a recent parent or grandparent, you remember the doctor or nurse asking your daughter or yourself, hey, do you want to save your placenta? Do you want to save your baby's cord blood? They asked you this, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And why? Because it houses millions of stem cells. And those stem cells can be used to help the baby down the road if something happens. But guess what? If you don't take them, they will take them. And then guess what? They will sell them to somebody else who needs some help. But those stem cell injections of other people's stem cells, very risky. This is not that. This is your own body being stimulated with nothing more than light. The only thing that goes into your body is light. This is dangerous as going out to the sun. Really, it's less dangerous than going out into the sun because it's not reflecting those harmful rays that cause burning and skin cancer. It's just reflecting the natural infrared light that is emanating off of your body. Nothing but organic salts and organic sugars in the patch, that crystals that reflect the natural light. And it does nothing but work. For those of you who wanted to see all the clinical studies, all the patents, all those scientific things, we got a website that you can go to called thisisitsinfo.com where you can find out all of this. Did you finish telling them about Mama?
Yes, I did.
What did they say?
I got some hearts when I was talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is 80 years old. Early on when I first met her, we went down and visited Mama down in the Charleston area. She couldn't walk up a flight of stairs in the Airbnb that we got. She literally couldn't walk upstairs to the bedroom. She had to sleep downstairs. After a month of using the patches, this woman walking up and downstairs. We'd be calling her at 80 years old, and she don't be answering the phone no more because she be gone. Well, Mama, how come you ain't answering the phone? I was outside washing my truck. Washing your truck? What you doing washing your truck? 80 years. Ladies and gentlemen, she stays gone. She stays active. We just had the 80th birthday for her. Whereas prior to using the patches, that activity wasn't going on. And so this is the type of thing, and it doesn't matter how old. We use these patches on my daughter we thought it was a pulled muscle. It was actually a broke rib. And the doctor was shocked that my daughter wasn't in more pain and was shocked how quickly it didn't take 9-10 weeks for her broke rib to heal. It only took 5 or 6 weeks. Now, we're not medical professionals. This wasn't verified scientifically. These are all anecdotal evidence of the patches and what they do. But there is scientific studies of what the patches do. Blood tests were done. The level of stem cell activities were raised. The level of the copper peptide, this is getting scientific, the level of the copper peptide, GHKCU, was raised in the body. They took the blood test, and this signals the activation of stem cells in the body. So we do know what we're talking about. We do know that it has a beneficial effect to the human body. So you can give us a call. We can get you some free samples out, no cost, no obligation. Area code 218-673-1517. K&J Essentials. I'm Kay. She's Jay. I'm Kevin. She's Joetta. You'll talk directly to us. We'll send you out the samples, or you can email us at rkevinali2@gmail.com. And y'all, we can even save you money on your cable TV bill and your satellite bill. Some of y'all paying way too much. Some of you paying $100, $200 a month for cable and satellite. We can save you hundreds on that and get you everything, all the news channels, all the sports packages. I'm not going to say what leagues, but I'll say the football, basketball, Major League Baseball, hockey, boxing. We'll get you all the pay-per-views, all those news channels, all the movies on demand, all the TV shows on demand. You don't have to sit down and watch it at the time. You can watch it on demand whenever you want. $25 a month. You can get that on 3 TVs. You do need to have a Fire Stick or a Google Chromecast or other Android device, and we get that on 3. If you got 1 TV, you need 1 Fire Stick. If you got 2 TVs, you need 2 Fire Sticks. If you got 3 TVs, you need 3 Fire Sticks. So $25 a month gets you all that. We've been using the service for over a year. It works phenomenally. All you got to do is have high-speed internet and know your wireless password. We can even get you a free, no cost, no obligation. You don't even have to send us a credit card. We'll get you a free 24-hour trial so you can see how it works, see how the service is, and pay $25 a month and you get everything, y'all. I was watching all the Olympics on that thing. 20 channels of the Olympics. For some reason, I got real enamored by curling. You know, where they slide that thing, it looked like a big stone. They slide down the ice. My wife was like, "What is that you watching?" I said, "Oh, it's curling." "Well, what is it?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I can't take my eyes off it for some reason. It's like shuffleboard on ice." But we saw all those Olympics. We didn't just see the one NBC channel. We saw like 20 channels of the Olympics. Whatever we wanted to watch, whether it was figure skating, bobsledding, curling, whatever it was, we were able to watch it live. We all 24 hours a day. So we can help you save that money. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, if you have a loved one that has some issues, or if you're having any issues, or if you just want to have better, more vibrant life, I couldn't bend my knees more than 90 degrees. My knee wouldn't bend if that's the knee joint. And all I had to do after using the patches, I could bend all the way down like in a catcher squat. So that's what it did for me. And I'm getting ready to go to a high intensity aerobics class in about 30 minutes. And my instructor is like, "You used to wear knee braces." I was like, "No, I don't need to wear no knee braces anymore. I'll have to take all those ibuprofen and all that stuff for the pain and for the inflammation. Afterwards, I don't have to do that anymore. That ibuprofen, that naproxen, that stuff is real hard on your stomach." I remember one time I took some ibuprofen and I got sick. Joetta said, "Well, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "My stomach is sick." She said, "Well, what'd you eat?" I said, "I didn't eat anything. I took some ibuprofen." "Well, did you eat anything before you took it?" I was like, "No." "Well, that's why you're sick, fool. You can't you got to have something on you, because it's very hard on the stomach. Aspirin, ibuprofen, naproxen, very hard on the stomach. And if you're doing that every single day, it actually can cause bleeding issues, ulcers, and other things, and other stomach and intestinal issues. You don't have to do all that. Try out these patches and see if your discomfort doesn't start to resolve itself. You'll be very shocked. Very, very pleasantly surprised you will be. What else we got for people, Joy?
That's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. For now.
For now? We're going to come back later?
Perhaps.
We're going to come back later, y'all. We're going to look. Right now, we in gym clothes. When we come back,
I'm not in gym. Well, I got a different shirt. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to go because I got to better have time It has some different shirts. If you got questions, area code 218-673-1517 or email rkevinali, the number 2 at gmail.com. So we'll see everybody. We're going to sign off all these. But first, we'll sign off my YouTube here. And we'll sign off